Hello, everybody. Here at Project Roundtable, every Wednesday is gaming day. Actually, every day around my house is gaming day, but that's not the point. Every Wednesday on this channel, we're going to have a new gaming video of some sort. Shout out to Gray Still Plays. I watched all of his videos, and you'll see some things inspired by him for sure. But moving right along, what I want to do for this first gaming video is basically talk about the upcoming update, Locked and Loaded for Fallout 76. As you can see, you're seeing Fallout 76 footage here in front of you. This update, first off, I gotta say about Fallout 76, I love this game. I have loved it ever since the beta came out. I've been playing since beta. I'm not as hardcore of a gamer as a lot of you out there are. Unfortunately, I just don't have the time to put that kind of time into it. I'm still on my first character, and I have played for roughly 340 some odd hours total. So just to kind of give you a little bit of info there. However, I've always been one of the biggest defenders of this game when everybody was shit-talking it down into the dirt. Yeah, has it got flaws? Of course it does. Could it be improved? Absolutely. But all in all, especially after Wastelanders, it finally came around to being the game that it probably should have been from the get-go. So, let's talk about this new update. I have not been the biggest fan of the seasons. Some of the rewards are kind of cool, but for the most part, I don't really care much about it. To me, it's an attempt to make the grind have a purpose. But quite frankly, I get bored with it. I have yet to finish a single season. As I said, though, I don't have the kind of time to really put into it to even do it. But I haven't really tried either. The first season, I think I got to level 50 something, and I just kind of gave up. But anyway, let's go over from Bethesda.net. We're looking at reward highlights. So we've got mannequins. That'll be cool. Finally. Should have been in the game from the get-go. Should have been in at least since Wastelanders, but whatever. New power armor paints, fine. Weapon skins, fine. Camp objects. The beehive looks pretty cool. The gold toilet's pretty cool, but I'll never get that far because that's way towards the end of the board. The Nuka-Cola Collectron, meh. Okay. Backpack flares, I think that's one of the stupidest things they're trying to add into the game. Like, okay, fine. I didn't hang crap from my backpack when I was in school, so whatever. I don't really care. Tadpole badges, that's kind of cool. It's another way to get those. Sugar-free Nuka Shine, cool. And the carry weight booster. Looking at this on their little rewards layout where you can kind of click through and see each level's rewards. How long does it last is my question, because I don't see that here. If it's an hour, cool, but any temporary boosts, again, I'm not your hardcore, bloody build or whatever. I don't even use serums and mutations and things. I'm a full health build. My carry weight's pretty well maxed out at 400 without eating anything to boost it, without any sort of thing to boost it. I've got 385 or 390, something like that carry weight. All of my armor is deep pocketed, and I'm good with that. So, all in all, fine. What I'm really looking forward to, though, is the special loadouts and the camp loadouts. That is what I'm talking about. It's going to be such a cool thing to be able to... Sorry, I'm sitting here drinking my beer. Delicious. Today's beer, as a matter of fact, is Fat Tire Amber Ale. I'll start carrying that little tidbit over from Drinking Buddies. So anyway, being able to... Because, me and a couple friends and my brother started playing... like I said, I started playing at beta. My friends and my brother got on when the game came out, and we kind of set up our own little area in the ash heap, kind of up in the mountain near the Kanawha Nuka-Cola plant. Actually, right across from it, up in the mountain. And I've wanted to move to other places, but I put so much time and effort into this camp. I really don't want to move it. I don't want to try to start over and rearrange it. I definitely don't want to rebuild the damn thing. And shelters has been kind of a cool way to expand upon that, because I kind of ran out of ideas, and the shelters have made that really cool. But I still don't want to move the damn thing. So being able to have a secondary camp slot where I can go pop one up somewhere else and try living in a new area and have a whole different setup, that's going to be really cool to be able to switch back and forth between them. Obviously, you can't have more than one up at once. However, I think it would be awesome if in private worlds you could pop them both up. I don't think there's any reason you shouldn't be able to do that in a private server. I'm a Fallout First member. I pretty much only play on private servers, except for when seasonal events and things come around. I'll hop in a public and join in on the festivities. But other than that, if I'm playing on a private server. I essentially play the damn thing single player, unless some of my friends are online playing with me or my brother's online playing with me. But even still, we're playing in a private server. It's just freaking awesome. You don't have to worry about, going somewhere to try to pick up junk and someone's looted everything and the area is empty and you're having to hop servers or wait for respawn and all that. So I think you should definitely be able to have them both up in a private server. And then if you do go to a public server, it'll go, hey, which one do you want to pop up? So you pick your one for that session. And when you go back to your private server, they should both be there. But that's just me. Maybe Bethesda will, take that into account. I have read that there's something coming up with server settings in a future update. So maybe that'll be something cool. But I guess we'll see. Nothing really on the calendar. Well, there is something on the calendar, but the short-term calendar, let's see, we've got, so April 27th is locked and loaded, the one we're talking about today. Community Camp Creations event in May, don't really care. We've got, let's see, Gold Rush weekend, Hunt for the Treasure Hunter weekend, Double Score weekend, Double XP. See all this? To me, those are cheap cop-outs. The Gold Rush, like the Gold Bullion, script, caps, all those limits I think should be raised. The double XP weekends are cool. Double score weekends are cool. Fine. Let's see, June, around Appalachia, summer heat. Let's see, double score weekend, script surplus weekend, purveyor sale, double score, like nothing. Steel Rain update coming in July. Finally, that one's going to be cool. Legendary crafting, legendary power armor camp, but I'll go into that in a future video. It's not for another couple of months. So let's stick with this locked and loaded. The other thing, the special loadouts are going to be freaking awesome. I've been waiting for that, and that I again kind of missed the system in Fallout 4 because you could just go in and just add all these perks. I get why they don't, because they don't want people to be OP playing in a public lobby or whatever. But being able to swap loadouts and swap builds. Like I said, I'm a full health build, and I basically run melee and rifles. Melee rifles and shotguns. And really, I guess it's more shotguns and rifles. So I'm running around with a Goss Shotty, explosive handmade, and then I've got another explosive double barrel shotgun that I use quite frequently. And speaking of shotguns, they need to rebuff those things, because when they did the rebalancing for Wastelanders, they absolutely demolished shotguns. They're damn near worthless. One of my shotguns does like 318 damage, and it takes 8, 9, 10 shots sometimes, depending on the enemy. And I'm like, dude, a ghoul should be destroyed in one shot, and they're not. A ghoul, a scorch, they should, okay, ghouls, let's back up. I guess it depends on the level and all that, but scorched, one shot should be done. Maybe 2. But 8, 9 shots, no, come on now. 318 damage, it's not doing anywhere near that. It's probably doing 30 damage. But anyway, being able to swap and try out different builds. I've got all these weapons and ammo and all this stuff that I don't really want to get rid of, but I'm happy with my build. And then for the sake of crafting, like my plan with it to start is going to be, okay, I've got my regular build, and then I'm going to swap out the second loadout will be my crafting build. So when if I'm crafting stuff, if I'm making ammo, weapons, building stuff around my camp, stuff like, it's just swap it, and everything is there. So that's going to be really cool, because going in and having to swap cards every time you're doing something based on what you're doing, and sometimes I'll forget to swap cards back and go, what the fuck? So that, I think, is going to be a really cool thing. It's going to be a lot of fun. So yeah, I'm going to leave it there. Don't want to make this video too long. You guys tell me what you think, and I'll see you around the Fallout 76 subreddit, and I might see you guys online. So yeah, there you go. This is the first Wednesday gaming video from Project Roundtable. We're going to try and do this every single Wednesday. We'll do something gaming related. Mondays and Fridays is my finance talk, stock market, that type of thing. And then we're doing a lot of stuff with Behind the Red Car still. We got more bands coming up on that soon, so check that out, Behind the Red Car on Rumble. That's it for this Gaming Wednesday, folks. Have a good one.